Tonight, Delta team Jason and Farris hunt some armed deer poachers.
I want you to come out now, or I'll send my dog up there to find you.
Dog Waldo smells trouble at Auckland Airport.
This dog is telling me you smell like today.
Reports of late-night poaching are coming into Whanganui police from surrounding farmland. Delta team Jason and Farris have an urgent call to attend and assist.
Farris and I are heading up the road referred to as the Paraparas to look for some poachers who have a utes dropped off a couple of guys and they've disappeared into a paddock to do some where they shouldn't be.
The Central Police District is the North Island's largest and wildest area, covering North Taranaki, East Ruapehu and all the way down to Otaki. Jason and Farris have a 90-kilometre drive to Ratahi where the 3 deer poachers have been spotted.
They've been denied access but they've gone off anyway, so it's a bit dangerous that they're off on someone's land where they shouldn't be, and it is illegal regardless of whether they got a licence or not. So we're going to get up there and see if we can track these boys down and ask them a few questions.
With and rule breakers in charge of them at large, Jason will apply extreme caution.
Right, you guys, it's the police. I want you to come out now, or identify where you are, or I'll send my dog up there to find you.
The poacher's vehicle tries to sneak through the police cordon, but they know it on sight.
That's it there, mate. Yeah. He's just turning around.
With his colleagues dealing with the driver, Jason attempts to coax the driver's buddies out.
Your mate's down here. I want you to come down now. I'm going to send the dog up there to find you.
It's just after 3 p.m. at Auckland International Airport. Several flights have just arrived from Australia, so Customs dog team Brad and Waldo have their work cut out for them as passengers wander through.
Fine. Good boy, come.
There appears to be nothing untoward on this flight.
Good boy. Fine.
Until Waldo happens upon this gentleman.
Stand still, please. Okay, so can we pass my driver card, please? Thank you. Okay. How good is your English? Okay. This dog here is dog. You understand? Yeah. Dog is dog. You understand?
Okay.
He's telling me that you smell like today. This dog is telling me you smell like today. Yes. You understand? Yeah? Tell me why this dog can smell on you. You don't understand, do you? Okay. I think we'll just have a look.
With the man's baggage retrieved, Waldo gets another crack at scenting him.
Wally, come. Fine. Okay, that's pretty definite. Wally, fine. Show me. There's definitely the body. Good dog, good boy, Wally, good boy. Finish.
Customs Officer Simon escorts the man and his travelling companion to the red zone for further checks.
Nothing like that?
It could be the couple's knowledge of English only extends to the word no, so an interpreter from another border agency is called to assist. Auckland Region Women's Corrections Facility in South Auckland has the capacity to house 461 maximum to minimum security female prisoners. Today it's the turn of Craig and his drug dog Ty to make sure none of the inmates have stashed anything illegal in the main blocks.
So we're just inside one of the units today at Auckland Women's, just to do a quick cell search with the dog and to see if he gives us any indication of the any presence of in the unit. There's always something to find. If it's not it's or other forms of contraband.
Ty has success in his genes. He's one of 3 pups from the same litter that have graduated through the corrections training module to become first-rate dogs.
See?
Ty's career with corrections has been brief, but he's taken to the task of sniffing out with enthusiasm.
Down. Ty. Good.
With maximum interest and intent, Ty begins working his way from cell to cell.
Biggest hurdle is getting past all the food.
Cells over 2 floors get the Ty treatment.
Come, see? Yeah, all clean. No alcohol. Perfect.
Corrections are impressed. No contraband means they are doing their jobs, and the women are taking prison seriously.
Haven't found anything, so that's all good. We're done.
No news is good news, but Ty will be back again for another spot check. For Craig, it's all about maintenance. Meanwhile, over at Auckland Men's Prison at Remo, an ordinary day for corrections dog team KT and Jess is about to get hectic. Whether it's inside or outside the prison, Jess doesn't care, as long as she gets to engage in her favourite pastime, sniffing out drugs and paraphernalia.
Hello, KT.
What's happening?
What's happening is a prisoner is being moved within the prison and his stuff is being checked.
The offenders have been moved from low security and up to maximum security. And part of the process is that absolutely everything gets x-rayed and manually searched. All right, we'll have a look, eh?
When put to the test, Jess immediately indicates on this packet of biscuits.
I think they might be right.
But what's hidden inside? Delta team Jason and Farris are miles from their usual beat of Whanganui. They've driven up to Ratahi in the dead of night after a farmer reported illegal poaching on his land.
What does he reckon about his mates?
Down by the river. You can't get the river here, okay?
Oh, okay, so they're up here.
The poaching gang's driver and vehicle have been apprehended.
Right, you guys, it's the police. We've got your mate down here. I want you to come out now, or I'll send my dog up there to find you.
The threat of police dog Farris is enough to coax the other two poachers into surrendering.
Right, so we want to talk to you boys about what you've been up to. But first of all, I'm going to tell you that you're going to be under arrest for unlawfully on property. Okay, so how far away is the animals?
Oh, it's just in the bush over there, mate.
All right. You did the right thing by coming out, eh? Because if we'd sent the dog after you, that's pretty serious business, eh?
Farris would have loved to track through the bush, but instead he only gets to watch Jason make inquiries.
So now you're probably going to lose your licences. Have you got licences?
I do.
You do? Yeah. You don't? All right.
This isn't looking good. Two lads carrying one who doesn't even have a licence, and neither have permission to hunt on the farmer's land.
Right, so how far away is the deer?
It's just in the bush, is it?
Okay.
First things first, Jason must recover all their ammunition before checking the roadside.
Where's the rounds?
He's got them in a box with the magazine and the bolt.
Is he? Okay. No, the bolt's here.
Oh,
It's no wonder shooting accidents happen with young guys like these blundering about in the bush with high-caliber Jason reads them the Riot Act.
Having a firearms licence is a bloody privilege, eh? Not a right, okay? You've obviously gone to the trouble to get your firearms licence at a young age, and you know the rules, don't you? Right? It's just, I just don't understand that.
The valuable animal is handed back to the farmer, who would rather have it alive.
It's just theft, isn't it? If I came and stole out of your fridge, you wouldn't be happy, would you?
Coming up, what has dog Jess found in a cookie bag?
A sneaky feeling this might be a fight. Good job.
And Jason tells the poachers how it is.
I've been around too long, mate, and I know too much, okay?
Delta team Jason and Farris are at a job near Ratahi in the Central District. Two reckless poachers and their driver have been arrested. The deer farmer is furious.
We saw him drive up the road slowly, so we knew they were going to drop two guys off. We came looking, heard the 3 shots, and we waited for the mate to come back, and they went to running the police.
The driver hopes he's not in the gun himself, but he's a big part of tonight's trouble.
You went to these people, and that was it. Two people. Now shut up for a sec. You full know that when you drop 2 of your mates off in the middle of nowhere with a gun, all right, they're going off to hunt.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've got a thing called the Queen's Chain.
The Queen's Chain only relates to rivers
I didn't know
that are navigable, okay?
Okay.
You cannot navigate a ship up this river. So don't try the Queen's Chain on me.
Well, you can't navigate a
I've been
ship
around too long, mate, and I know too much, okay?
Yeah.
As Jason checks the vehicle's tray, he discovers these meatheads have been on a serious meat hunt.
So you've obviously already shot animals because there's blood on the back of your ute. It's fresh.
Yeah.
So where are they?
I hung them up.
Whereabouts?
Further up, like right way.
Yeah.
The hunters are sidelined for the moment while Jason has his own hunt through their truck.
Hunting knife, magazine for the bolt, the rifle, suppressed, which is often used for poaching as well. Definitely come planned to do a bit of poaching. Unfortunately, they'll be on their way home empty-handed now. The seriousness of this is, fellas, is that you're about to lose your truck. Now, you think this is a whole big joke, all right? But everything is being seized.
Being arrested and having their vehicle and equipment seized is one thing, their dog is another.
He's trying to say that his owner's made a very bad decision and that he should have listened, and now he's upset because he might be losing his ride home.
Always looking out for the underdog, Jason has a solution.
Your dog can go in the back of the police car.
Yeah.
And he'll be taking you guys back to Ratahi or whatever, where you're going to have to sort out getting home.
There's no harm checking these poachers haven't stashed anything in the bush. Farris is only too happy to help.
Nah, there's nothing here.
While Farris looks on, police transfer the poachers and their dogs to the Ohakune police station. The three poachers made the 900-kilometre round trip from their Hawke's Bay homes to Ohakune to appear in court. They received diversion on the condition that they write letters of apology to the farmer they stole from and do a mountain safety course. The driver of the vehicle left the country and has a warrant to arrest waiting for him on his return. Farris may have swapped the town for the country, but as long as he gets a good pat, it's been a good night. Back at Auckland Men's Prison, Corrections dog team Katie and Jess have been called behind the wire to the property room where Jess has indicated on this cookie bag.
I think they might be right.
Inside the cookie packet, a wrapped item is found. KT can tell immediately what this thing is.
A sneaky feeling this might be a pipe.
Underneath the layers of plastic wrap, the item is revealed.
Yeah, and there's a tiny bit of residual down the bottom there. So it's been used.
It's goodbye to this prisoner's highly valuable item and hello to serious repercussions.
So we'll put it away and the offender will get charged for having an unauthorised item and we'll go from there.
Excellent detecting work by dog Jess.
Good job.
Back at Auckland Airport, a Japanese man has been indicated on by clever customs dog Waldo.
Oi. Yeah, that's still in the body. Good dog, good boy, Wally, good boy.
After realising that the man and his travelling companion have very little English, a translator from another agency assists with the interview.
When was the last time you used any
Whatever the Japanese is for I don't do he just said it.
Never use ever. You've got anything in your pockets? Yeah.
Among the items produced from this man's pockets is this highly questionable Ziploc bag.
No, have.
Through the interpreter, the man provided an answer as to where the contents of the bag might have come from.
Shop.
From a shop. So you're sure that's not for or because I'm going to go test it.
Simon needs to be 100% sure what the bag was used for, so he puts some of the residue substance into the nick or identification kit.
When I handle it, I do get a faint odour, kind of like.
If this nick test is positive, then the Japanese man may have been telling fibs.
If he's a user and he's lied about it and stuff, there's every chance he may try to score while he's in New Zealand, which isn't allowed.
Next, the Whanganui Delta team find a driver who can hardly stand, let alone drive.
You're in no state to be driving, are you?
And MPI detector dog Ella goes on a lavender bender and comes up smelling of roses.
Good girl.
It's a new day and a new shift for Whanganui Delta team Jason and Farris. They are looking for an extremely drunk driver.
Really wasted.
And-
She pulled a knife and she's dangerous, man.
Police have reports that the woman drank excessively before driving and that she's been seen waving a around.
We're just like waiting, and I'm waiting here in case she does slip through the net and come back, you know.
As Jason expected, the woman is back.
Here we go. Hello. Stay there. Stop. Don't move, stay there. Where's your keys? Give me your keys.
Sorry?
Give me your keys.
Sorry.
Before you...
The female driver seems unable to follow even the simplest of requests.
Where's your keys? I'd like your keys, please.
Oh, can't find them.
Well, you just took them out of the ignition.
Sorry.
Yeah. You did, didn't you? Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Comms Delta, we're just off for that lady in the car now.
No, sorry.
What's it? You've been drinking today?
No, you haven't.
Just stay in the car? Just stay in the car while talking?
Sorry. Ow!
Chill out.
Ah! Ow!
Oh, here we go. You're in no state to be driving, are you?
Stand up nicely.
Well, hold on to you so that you don't fall over.
You can't, mate.
Okay, you're under arrest for obstruction, mate. Turn around.
Okay.
Her arrest is made on the first day that lower alcohol limits came into effect.
You was probably out celebrating the lower limits today, mate.
The old kicking.
Oh.
Keeping herself upright presents a challenge.
Come on, I'm not carrying you.
Almost, you're going now, car.
Oh, crikey.
This drunk driver is at least 3 sheets to the wind, and the only way she is getting into the patrol car is with police assistance.
She's absolutely toast.
What?
Absolutely toast.
Is that right?
Oh, and feisty. It's a good thing there was no kids out playing on the street, was it? While you've been driving around.
What's that?
Yeah. Excellent. Don't try and kick. Just wind that seat right back.
Finally secured in the patrol car, the woman compliments police procedure.
She's not going to be in any state to even do the bloody test.
Excuse me? What?
Hey,
has
don't
that
be
got
like
to
that.
do
That's
with
not
you,
nice.
man?
You are.
Piece of
Hey, thank you.
Mate, she's in no condition to be driving.
Finally, it's back to the station for processing.
Yeah, she actually didn't do a bad job of parking the car. Obviously today the drink drive limits have been lowered and she was in no condition to be driving. And if she had tried to run, she wouldn't have got very far and it would have been an easy catch for Ferris anyway.
The woman was charged with obstruction, resisting arrest, assaulting police staff, and refusing an officer's request for a blood sample. She was disqualified from driving for 6 months and given 120 hours community work. Ferris got to sit this one out, and knowing that if she had tried to run, it wouldn't have taken him long to catch up with her.
Next time, hopefully it's your chance. Good boy.
At Auckland International Airport, Ministry for Primary Industries detector dog team Ella and handler Tapua are checking passengers on a flight from the UK. Ella homes in on this bag.
Is there any food in the bag, sir?
No, not that we're aware of.
Food, no.
Their prompt reply gives Tapua a reason to have a look in the bags.
Do you want me to open it?
So, yeah, we'll have a quick look. Is there any plant material in here, like flowers or leaves?
Could be lavender. Are we not allowed lavender?
Lavender is Ella's favourite scent, and it's just as well, because should some manage to make its way into the country, its seeds have the potential to cause some serious damage.
Lavender is a plant product, so
Oh,
you do
I'm so
need to
sorry.
be aware of.
I
There is
didn't know
a
that.
question on the declaration card specifically asking about planting plant product.
Well, I've never thought of lavender like that. I'm so sorry.
Tapua and Ella soon locate the biosecurity risk inside the wheat bag.
So with lavender bags are allowed or permitted entry if they are sewn shut completely. However, this isn't just lavender, it's wheat as well. Lavender and wheat.
The wheat poses a risk to a far larger export industry.
So you have the option of heat treating it, but at your own cost.
They're gifts, basically.
They weren't that expensive, so...
I'm really sorry. I should still got the price on.
Price tag still attached, it's sent off for destruction.
Really happy with Ella. She loves lavender. No lavender will get past her while she's protecting the border.
Excellent work by MPI detector dog Ella.
Good girl.
In another part of the airport, Customs Officer Simon is conducting a nick test on this Japanese bagman that dog Waldo indicated on.
And the moment of truth is slowly changing colour.
Possibly because it's such a small amount, the nick test is inconclusive.
Ever so faint colour, but not like what you'd expect.
Despite claiming to have no English, the man now appears to understand.
So I ask you again, do you use any But your friend may have given you a mix of you think?
The man's newfound English skills come complete with a new story which seems to dovetail with Waldo's instant indication.
All of a sudden he starts to speak English, and he said he got that bag from his friend and it may have been a mixture of and tobacco.
There's no way of knowing whether Waldo smelled the dregs of from the bag or something the man had concealed on his person.
Follow this officer here, thanks.
So he's taken for a personal search. The Japanese man comes out as clean as a whistle.
Personal search on my passenger is negative.
The man and his companion leave with a caution to stay away from use while travelling around New Zealand.
We'll pack you up, out the door, holiday. Okay? Thank you for that.
Waldo's retiring soon. It's good to see him as sharp as a tack, even after all these years on patrol.
Yeah, not bad, eh? You know, you'd think he'd be on his way out and wanting to ease into retirement, but not while he's pretty keen.